Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or Venus. This is a love reading. Resonates with you. That's awesome. It doesn't check your other planets. It's just a general reading. I am doing just one camera, hoping it won't lag as much as it has been. You can just imagine me with my hair done and my makeup on, looking gorgeous today, which is true. I do look gorgeous today. Anyway, I'm a Taurus. And cross watchers, remember the roles may be reversed and you may find out something you do not want to know. Okay. I'm going to do some oracle cards to start. One just already popped out. Go the distance. That's about, in a love reading, I'd say this is about not giving up. I know it's, I don't know about you, but it's been pretty bumpy for me over the years in the love department. So this is about hanging in there, doing work on yourself, knowing that you're worth being loved, and basically not stressing out about it, really. Okay, let's look. That's the wisdom of the oracle. And let's look at the messages, spirit messages with John Holland. What does Taurus need to know in the love department to help them to travel the interesting road of love? What will help them out? Well, that was pretty definite. Oh, well, hey, this sounds good. New beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that new beginning is on the horizon. Yay. Have courage and faith. Hang in there. Go the distance. Because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. You know, this has a cheetah in it. That's the fastest land animal on the planet. And see that little checkered thing? That's the finish line. And that animal is in the air. That animal is moving fast. And there's a new beginning coming in love. That sounds like a plan to me. Okay, I'm going to do a 9-card spread, past, present, future, about your love interest and your experience in love and what's been going on. Oh, and then I forgot. Oh, I tell you. How about a couple of tea leaf cards for Taurus? Put them in a bag because there's just so many of them. There's 100 some of them. Triumph over troubles or obstacles. Well, that's all about going the distance. You succeed when you don't give up, right? Another one, please. Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Don't give up. See? That tower is different than the tarot tower. Say that 3 times quickly. I dare you. Okay. Enjoy the beauty and wonders everywhere. These are cards I made. Sometimes when you just feel like not trying anymore, a good thing to do is to enjoy some of the beautiful things that are in the world. I enjoy my stones very much. And this one especially is a blue gold stone. It looks so pretty. It looks like the stars in the sky. I mean, sometimes you just have to give yourself a joy break, I guess you would say. Enjoy the wonders, the beauties around us. Even in your own backyard. Even in the city. In the country. Everywhere there's beauty if you look for it. Okay, what does Taurus need most to know? What has been their past experience in love? What's been the past? How's that been going on? How have you been doing in that area? How have we been doing in that area? Okay. Seven of Water. That's all about having a lot of choices. Sometimes it's good luck. It's about not focusing very well on what you need to do, maybe. Inability to decide something. Procrastinating. Well, we'll see what that's all about. In love, I would say that perhaps you have more than one person interested in you. And maybe, you've had a stream of them and you've been like trying to figure out what the fricky dicky do to do with them. Oh, well, here we go. In the past, you've wanted contentment, peace, abundance, happy home life, celebration. It's 1111 card. You wanted to, have success, and you wanted to have some success in love, okay, in the past, and you got the Nine of Air. That's expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights. It's the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Say that's two conflicting cards. I couldn't pick two more conflicting cards if I tried. When you're conflicted, you cannot manifest, or else you only manifest the negative, because the negatives, it can be very powerful in our little mental stressing. Eight of Water, Eight of Cups. And because of that stress and everything, you decided in the past, I'm moving on. Maybe for a time you just gave up entirely. Because this shows someone usually resting in bed and actually not sleeping, just miserable. And you decided to move on, to have some spiritual emotional growth. You leaving the cups behind that you have developed over the time, and looking for something more meaningful. You're not happy with 8 cups. You want 10 cups. You want the loving, beautiful dream, the companion that you understand, they understand you. You help each other grow. You respect each other. You're kind to each other. You have fun together. You want the 10 of Cups. And this is you leaving what you've had, which hasn't been satisfying, obviously not satisfying, to find your 10 Cups. What's going on currently for Taurus in love? What's going on with them now? Well, that told me. 5 of Cups. You're still a little cynical, Taurus. Things are not turning out the way you hoped, not seeing positive in the situation, crying over spilled milk. You walk away from the 8 of Cups and you're not going forward. You're going back to the 5 of Cups. You're like, you're going between I'm hoping for something better to I'm never going to get anything better, back and forth. That's ambivalent energy, and you cannot manifest the love you want in your life with that seesaw kind of energy where, yes, I'll try, no, I don't want to try. It's worth it, no, it's not worth it. Will I find someone to care? No, I'll never find someone to care. I'd like to find someone, but I'm never going to find someone. That's not going to bring you any manifestation of a positive kind at all, Taurus, okay? And then you have the Hermit, which is all about, you need to take a break and look within and seek enlightenment from your higher self. Find out what you really do want. Find what you really do want, and then you won't have this seesaw stuff going on back and forth. You'll be able to focus and go on that path holding your lantern of hope high, crossing the snake of healing and finding the pathway to the life you want. The moon is there, which means it's an unknown path, okay? You don't know what's going to happen, but you walk in faith. That star of hope and faith is in your lantern, and you have faith that you will find what you need to find and have what you need to have to get your 10 of Cups, okay? One more. Okay. Queen of Air. Now, she's independent, witty, smart, objective, clearing away that no longer serves you. Sometimes when you have that hermit mode and you finally decide what it is you really want, when you finally can decide what you really want, you can cut out those things that you no longer want. You know what kind of person, generally speaking, you want. Okay? You have an idea of what kind of relationship you're going to want. You know, you can't predict it all, but you have to have some kind of criteria going so you can attract someone who fits it. And you have to realize those things that you want, you have to become as well, so you may resonate and attract what you are in the sense of another person. So this is all about making the hard decisions, looking at yourself very clearly, responsibly, and seeing your good points, your bad. Where do I need to work on my shadow? Where do I need to heal? Clearing away that no longer serves you. That's regarding to your own issues, especially, okay, and your own thought processes. What kind of mental processes have I been doing that basically F myself over and prevent me from finding joy and companionship? In the future, what does Taurus hope to get? 10 of Earth. That's like the 10 of Cups. That's the happy family, financial security, finding magic in the little things. So this is very, very auspicious. What else in the future for Taurus in love? Oh my gosh. Ace of Water. Oh my goodness, Taurus. And I'm happy because this is my reading too. Oh my goodness. Falling in love or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition, a new home. That's love, darlings. That's love. This is a happy family, and that's love in the future. Whoa. What else? Oh my gosh, that just popped out. The star. I told you the star of hope. That's good luck. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. So in the future, you know, once you evaluate your own issues, I know, who wants to do that, but it's important. You look within and you say, wow, you know, I see a pattern where I have sabotaged myself. I've had love offered and I ran the other direction. You know, I walked away from something that was really not good for me, but I didn't walk away far enough. I backtracked and went into the 5 of Water. I said, I'm going to look for something better. Oh, but, you know, I'm not going to find it. And then, you know, Spirit talks to you and say, you know, look within. That whole thing of you not feeling worthy. Why don't you feel worthy of love? And you just have to really get tough with yourself. Okay, Taurus, you have to get tough yourself because you attract what you are. If you feel unworthy, you'll attract someone else who feels unworthy, perhaps, and you'll never get together because you'll both be afraid to approach each other. This is a real thing that happens, and the source is saying, "Oh, but you know, if you can fix this, if you can heal yourself and realize that you're worthy of love." And hang in there and go the distance. And realize that there's a new beginning. You'll get your 10 of Earth. You'll get love. And you'll have hope and success. Happy times. What else does the universe want to. Seven of Earth. Okay. Seeds well planted. This is a call, it's a temporary pause, but it's also a call not to have unnecessary worry. It says right there, unnecessary worry. You need to trust. You need to trust that this star is all about trusting in the divine. You need to trust. What else does Taurus need to know? Renewal, which is judgment, which is also about forgiveness. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. New beginnings. Time to move in a new direction. Time to forgive yourself, others, and have hope. Okay? What else does Taurus need to know? Oh my goodness sakes. All right, I'll take them. Are you ready, Taurus? Here we go. Events coming at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. Possibly increased loving and compassionate and passionate communication. Awakening, which is the Hanged Man, which is a pause. What you have here is you have all this passion coming toward you, and it throws you into the hangman thing. Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me look at this differently. Oh my goodness. Gabriel is also the one who brings messages. And this is like these messages of passion and love. It's like throwing you a little bit into, let me back up and look at this carefully. That's okay, as long as you don't appear standoffish to the other person. And then you have the ego, which is about temptation. It's also a feeling of entrapment. Sometimes people who, someone shows interest, you might feel like your independence is being threatened in some way, that you can no longer be yourself. And this is, or you're focused on material things, like how is this going to affect my stability? And you just got to get out of that. That's negative or fear-based thoughts. You have to let go of those. Because there's a passionate new beginning, exciting new opportunity, change in your life. And you're going to be working with somebody to build these 10 of Cups, the 10 of Earth, I mean. You're going to be working with somebody to build the stability and this beautiful, stable foundation to your relationship. Okay, all right. Let me do some clarifying. Okay, tell me something on goodness sakes. That's for those. Tell me something on the Queen of Air. What is that trying to tell? What are you trying to tell Taurus with that Queen of Air? What do they need to know? You need to know that you are in charge. You have the power to make decisions that are best for you. Do not feel insecure or intimidated by choosing things that are best for you. You have more strength than you know. Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. You breathe me in, I breathe you in. A soulmate connection. I think that's what we're talking about here. That's why it's so hard to open up and let it happen, because it's such a powerful connection. The Tower is all about a complete change, a turnaround. The events that caused the 9 of Air, and now that you're realizing, that you have toxic patterns within yourself that you have perpetuated, Taurus, that's kept you from engaging in a true loving relationship, you're realizing that you have the power to overcome that and to heal it so that you can move on and have a loving relationship. Give me something on the Ten of Earth. Ten of Cups. Well, there you go. You find a way to heal your toxic patterns, to heal your self-loathing, your lack of respect for yourself. Learn to love yourself. Learn to realize what you have to offer, the beautiful things you have to offer. You can have your Ten of Earth and your Ten of Cups right here. And what's the star about? Give me what the star's about. This could be a card of marriage. It is also our card. It's Taurus. The Hierophant is all about traditions, and it's also a yes card. This is the universe saying, yes, you should have hope. It's going to work out. What else from the star? There may be things you don't know, but there's such thing as divine timing, but there are things you don't know that's going on. But that, the moon and the star, I mean, you have the stars and the moon and the sky at the same time. You have the mystery and the hope. And you have to sometimes realize that the mystery is part of love. There's always mystery involved in love. Give us an Ace of Water. What's all that about? That's falling in love. Five of Wands. That is, okay, it could be the person that is coming toward you, that there is competition, there are other people that like them, and this is basically saying you don't need to worry about the competition. If they're for you, they're for you, and it's the way it is. If they aren't, they aren't, and you can't force it one way or the other. What else with the Ace of Water? You won't, some things you won't know. Sometimes you won't know how to make a decision. This is unwilling to make a decision. Not having the courage to make a decision. The moon is there too. There's a lot of, that has to do, the moon can be also about fears. You need to overcome your fear. Overcome your fears that you're not good enough to compete with other people in their life. Overcome that fear right now. Because you are worth it. You are worthy. You are lovable. And, I know that after you've been through, this stuff here, the Nine of Air, and the Eight of Water, and the Five of Water, and you just like, you're just so tired of that. You just have to overcome that fear because you have the Eight of Wands again. The Eight of Fire. We had it here. Passionate, new direction. Fast energy. Fast energy. Things are going to be happening very quickly in the future. And you may want to go like, oh my gosh, I don't want to, you may not be willing to face your fears about that. But I tell you, it's going to be worth it, Taurus, to face your fears and to work on your shadow self. Work on those things that's keeping abundance from coming to you, keeping love from coming to you. Because believe me, we do a lot about self-sabotage. We do it all the time. And I see this as self-sabotage right here, the Two of Swords. Children, your love life's being affected by children. If you have children in the family, they may have opinions about whether or not you find someone new, for example. And that one just flew out. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. That's all about the hermit, where you go inside and you find your core, you find your spirit, you find that power within yourself, that connection to the divine, and you call it forth. And you call forth your soulmate, you call forth the companion you want, you call forth the life you want. That's what that's all about. Free yourself from self-imposed bondage, which is this card right here. Look familiar? Look familiar? Yeah. Okay. Time to take back control of your life. You deserve love. You are lovable. Didn't I just say that? Okay, Taurus, I hope this helps you out. And keep thinking those good thoughts.